Wow, that was awesome, Philip Vakos. Keep the pizza because I'm going to take someone out on a date and I can't afford to buy. James, that was so fake. I was funny, yeah, anyway. But more importantly, let's introduce our next guest. He's obviously on Neighbours at the moment. He plays the character of Chris Pappas. Put your hands together for the James Mason! It's Boxer Thursday and Pajama Friday! Look at this man! What's your publicist going to say? They're going to kill me, James! Mate, what?
I heard that there might be a bed involved in tonight's show.
You heard right. You definitely heard right.
I thought I might bring the appropriate attire.
It's very nice.
It's quite nice. I bought it today, actually. So
did you?
It's quite new.
Yeah, it's got that new smell. It's got that new smell. James, thanks for joining us on Planet Unearthed.
Thanks for having me.
Mates, tell us about, we want to know, prior to Neighbours, obviously everyone knows you're on Neighbours, all the ladies love you. But he's taken.
And the guys.
And the new market. But we want to know for the up-and-coming Australian actors out there.
Yep.
How did you get to Neighbours? Tell us before Neighbours.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously I started out not knowing much about the industry myself, not having any contacts or anything, and so I started off doing a lot of extra work. So my first extra gig was on Neighbours, so... and then from there I just got involved in short films and got myself an agent. And
is it hard to get an agent?
It is, but I know a couple of people who helped me out actually. So
is it sometimes not what you know but who you know?
Oh yeah, it definitely, and not in every circumstance, but it's kind of a mixture of a whole bunch of different things. It's what you know and who you know and right timing, opportunity. So. And I was lucky enough and dare I say talented enough to first of all get the audition and then follow up by getting the role.
Definitely,
so
there's definitely talent there. I mean, obviously, as we mentioned, you do play the role of Chris Pappas on Neighbours.
Yep.
Now he's the gay character on there. Did you know before going to the audition and accepting the role that it was going to evolve into that?
Yeah. I knew from the start. My agent called me up and said, we've got a perfect role for you, except the character's gay. Are you okay with that? And I said, yeah, sure, why not? I mean...
Now, obviously there's a stigma, not a stigma, but something going around where if you have, the Neighbours or the home and away gig, there's that steady paychecks, but you lose that feel of that, the indie, the movie feel. Are you worried about that, or is that something that you're not really looking at the moment?
Look, no, I mean, the thing too is that, I try and keep myself refreshed by, by doing a lot of short films and
Killer Vision?
Yes, I was just recently involved in a feature film that we did in March this year, and that was a lot of fun. I worked with a lot of really talented people, and it's good just to kind of break it up. But also, I'm still fairly new. I still feel like I'm fairly new at Neighbours. I'm still learning a lot, so...
How long have you been acting for?
Oh, I've been out of school for 4 years now, so it would be 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
It's fantastic, man. Just before we wrap up, just give our audience one tip that you could say. Look, whether it be this from the social aspect or from the training or whatever the case is, what would you do for first time starting out actors out there? Apart from wear pajamas and come on our show.
Look, well, I mean, yeah.
Because you get to see my boxers and
well, I think it's it's pretty cliche, but just get involved and just don't quit and just be interested is the key one. If you ever feel like you're kind of losing interest, then it's not for you.
Fair enough. Great words of advice from James Mason. Put your hands together. Thank you, James. Thanks. You. Now we're going to head to a break. When we come back, we've got some more stuff, so stay tuned.